Hi, everybody. Hi, Brenda. How are you? Hi, Mary. Hi, Kathy. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm so excited that it's Valentine's Day. I don't know why. I have no reason to be, but I am excited it's Valentine's Day. Maybe that means because the month's almost over with. We hit that halfway point already. So, how is everyone doing? Is everybody busy sewing and doing all kinds of things or what? I'm very curious. Hi, Mary. Oh, it is so cold here, Brenda. I mean, I'm out in the studio, obviously, and it's normally 70 plus in here with the heat set at 65, I think it is, or 66. It's cold out here today. I have a sweatshirt on. Hi, Gail. It's very, very cold. I wondered how Kentucky was. I have not heard from the kids today. Oh, Kathy's watching snow too. Hi, Christine. It's very cold here. Hi, Julie. Yes, you are very cold there if it's only 5 degrees. Yeah, Suzanne, it is really cold here. Hi, Diane. Hi, Kim. New glasses, yes, they are. I forgot. I've had them for so long, I forgot. Lee Allen, thank you. We are all, we're getting there for sure. Mary's in the wind chill. Ooh. Yeah. Hi, Pam. What is it like in Wyoming today? I cannot imagine. 7 there. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mary, I'm sorry for your loss. I truly am. I'm very happy to hear it was peaceful, though. Oh my gosh. 30 below. Ugh. It's even cold in Texas? It doesn't ever get cold in Texas. Pam, I'm waiting for spring too. Sunny Phoenix, 63. That's cold for you guys. Oh, Brenda, I didn't realize you were expecting that much snow. My husband said that we have snow in the forecast, but I'm not certain how much. I haven't asked yet. Hi, Janice. Oh, wow, Christine, that's a tiny log cabin patch. That's really tiny, but good for you. This is my first day sewing in the studio. I've only come in the studio, I think maybe twice since the last time we talked. It's been a long time. Aren't those gorgeous, Kathy? I had to line them all up so you guys could see them. Those are the placemats that I made on the Sundays. And I'm very excited about them. But those are the ones that I did. I still have to put the binding on the yellow ones. But I had to move on to something else today. Happy Valentine's Day, Kay. Yeah, it is really, really cold here. I'm done with it. There's something about, it can be this cold in December and in January, but when that February, March cold hits, it's totally different because there's a lake right there, Lake Ontario, and that cold lake just makes it so, so cold. Thank you, Brenda. I know. It was one right after the other. First, hi, Karen. there won't be any more Tucker in the studio. Bob and I no sooner got to Kentucky with the kids, and we got a call from Tracy, who was minding the house, and we had to put Tucker to sleep. So we put Tucker to sleep and then came home to the rest of the mess. Ooh, Diane, that's really cold for Texas. Mary, they are so easy to make. Yeah, Linda, it's that cold. It's that bone-chilling cold. That cold that you just can't get warm. It's really cold. I'm done with it. I don't like this cold. I don't mind December's cold, in November's, in January's, but I don't like February and March's. Yeah, I feel bad for Texas. They aren't used to that at all. Kim John's doing good. He he's on his way back to Texas again tomorrow. And the end of March, we'll hear how the surgery went. Yeah, Mary, you're right. Lake Effect is a whole lot colder. It's just, like someone said, bone chilling. Yes, it is very hard. Yeah, we've all had enough cold stuff. I think we're all ready for spring, and we're all ready for seeing people, and we're all ready to go do things and all of that. I got my mom her first shot the other day, which is wonderful. She was very excited to go get her very first shot. So she's on a start. I haven't had mine yet, so we're obviously still being really, really safe here, as much as we can be. So, yep. So, what's everybody making? I can't wait to hear what everybody's been making. I saw Wendy has been busy sewing up a storm. I saw all the pictures of Cheryl's quilts that she recently finished. I'd like to skip right ahead to summer too. Gail's asking what I'm sewing. I have this Bittersweet Lane 5-inch squares, and then I got a pack of the Bella Solids 5-inch squares, and I've just been putting them together. That's it. Do you remember the purple and white quilt I made? It's the exact same thing. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the design when I'm done, but all of these are, there's 8 of 5 different colors, right? Yes, there's 8 of 5 different colors. So I think I'm going to try to do some kind of a pattern with the solids instead of with the prints, which I've never done that before. But you know how we usually pay attention to the prints and try to make the prints into some type of a pattern or a design? I want to try to do it with the solids, which I think will be really fun. Like I said, I've never tried it before, so I want to give it a shot. So I'm doing that this Sunday and probably again next Sunday. Hi, Darlene. So that's what I'm working on. I figured I wanted to do something with them. They're one of my kids' favorite colors, so I thought it would be perfect for her. Oh, I don't blame you, Catherine. Oh, that'll be pretty. Make sure you post pictures of it. Oh, Suzanne, that's so excited. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Oh, Gail's working on UFOs until it's time for Anna's basket, which I think that starts in April. I'm pretty excited about that one too. I'm excited to start something new and totally different, which it's been a while since I've done that. I missed the sampler one. I wanted to do another one, but oh well. Oh, Lee, that would be great if you could get your hip replacement. I've heard a lot of people have found great success with it. Janice is working on 2 hexagon quilts and a collage quilt. Holy cow. I know, we always have crocheting or knitting or something like that. I have spent a lot of time knitting lately because it was something that I could take back and forth to my father-in-law's. And Bob and I are having to have to continue to travel there a couple of days a week. So consequently, I'm still working on my knitting. So I'm hoping to finish that Afghan. And then I think once I finish that Afghan, I want to try something different. I want to try to crochet a wool bag of felted. I'll show you. Hang on. I got to show you this one. Sorry, I didn't mean to, but you know how it goes when we get talking. I gotta get it down. Hang on. I'm coming. Right back. Alright, here I come. See this felted wool bag? It's made out of wool. It's just knit, and then you felt it. There's the handle. I got to pick the threads because the threads are, when I washed it, there must have, I don't know what happened, but I got all these linty things all over that I got to take care of. But that's my bag, and I want to make another one. But this time, I want to do a crochet pattern, and I'm excited about that because I want to see what it looks like. Oh, we've got somebody new. Oh, hi, Nikki. Let's see, Margaret. How many rows across and down did you make the other quilt like the one you're doing? And are you alternating each fabric right? Yes, I'm alternating the fabrics. And I don't remember how many rows I did, Mary, but I will be bringing that out next week. So you'll be able to see it next week, okay? I'll bring it out then. Let's see. Oh, Brenda, did you make that noodle head bag? Oh, I love that bag. I should send you mine and you could make mine for me. I haven't done cross stitch in so many years, Kay. I can't remember the last time I did cross stitch. It's been a really long time. And I do enjoy it. My daughter Tracy has her grandmother's skills when it comes to cross stitch. She does beautiful, and I do mean beautiful work. I gotta double check my colors because I think I got into the black now. Let me double check. Yep, that last one was blue. Okay. So this is how I'm doing it. Let me see if I got it right. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's this? Okay, see? So there's all the blue. I'm literally taking the stack in the order of which it is. And they all have 8. of one solid color with it. So the first pack I'm doing from, oh, wait a minute, this one's got 9. Sorry, one off. So the first one I did top, first one, and this one, first one. The next one, I'm going to flip it over like this. You want to go back to cross stitching too, Gail? I don't blame you. We have the most beautiful cross stitch shop up here. I cannot wait to get to it. When I get to go to it, I will tell you about it. I've been there once and I get to go back. I can't wait to do it. What is... Oh, Kim, that's sad. Maybe one of those great big huge magnifying glasses, would that help? I wonder. Quilts of Valor called Streaks of Light by Pleasant Valley Creations. I'll have to look that up. Yeah, you need real strong readers when you go to do it. So like I said, I haven't done it in years. I've been crocheting. Okay. Oh, cool. So you did get some mug rugs done, Julie. I bet that made you feel good. And it's got to be fun to be able to at least crochet while you're there. Aw, that's too bad, Lee. Yeah, I know. I know about being hooked on the embroidery. I did start doing a embroidery where it's just one big piece of fabric and I just keep adding to it. Different stitches, different everything. Oh, does that work? Yeah, nobody's wanted to go to any doctor. That's right, Christine. YouTube is a good place to start to learn how to crochet. It really is not very hard. I do a woven basket crochet that I love. It really works nice. I enjoy using it. It makes a big difference. Oh, is that where you learned? I can't remember who taught me. I just know I know how to do it. My mother-in-law taught me the basket stitch. That crochet basket stitch. And I love to do that. That's what I want to try to do the next wool bag with. I want to do it as a, is that. Easier than knitting. I think it's easier than knitting too. I do by far think it's easier than knitting. At least I know when I drop a cross stitch, I can pick it back up. When I drop a knitting stitch, it's much, much harder to pick up. What size am I using? These are 5-inch squares again, Hazel. Just simple 5-inch squares. And I'll show you next week what it's going to look like. Because by next week, I'll be starting to lay it out and figure out exactly how I'm going to go about doing it. I haven't figured that one out yet. I just decided to sit down and start sewing. Oh, you do like knitting better? I like crocheting better because it's faster. Much faster. But I do enjoy knitting when I've got quiet time. So, you know, when I'm just sitting there and I don't need to think or do anything, I like doing it then. Hi, Wendy. Welcome back. It's good to see ya. Once again, your work is gorgeous. I haven't been on Facebook much Every once in a while I've popped down, but not a lot. Christine, if you could see what I sew when I knit, you don't have to lose count because there's no counting to it. You just do the simple garter stitch all the way back. Turn it around, go back again. I got 3 boxes out of storage. There's several yards of monk cloth. Oh, cool. Oh, that would be neat to use that monk cloth to do that. Wendy is going great guns with her projects. Holy Toledo. Hi, Nikki. Yeah, Kay, I think all women do that. Hi, Wendy. We all do. I mean, I came out here and I cut a quilt block. And then I decided to hang up my placemats so you guys could see my placemats. And then I decided to sew, so I grabbed these and started sewing. And then I went and ironed fabric. You know, you just kind of putter. You go from one thing to the next and then back again so that you have lots and lots of good things to do. And that's what I've been doing today, at least. Just kind of puttering back and forth, trying to keep busy and stay occupied. And it's worked out pretty good. Why, Wendy? Why? Okay. I'm not sure why. Hope to be able to quilt soon. Have fractured tibia. Oh, boy. Oh, no. I can't imagine trying to sew the presser foot with my left foot. I don't think I could do it, Donna. I think I'd have a hard time with that. My husband says, now what are you doing? Oh, you mean when you're doing all those different things and you keep changing up? My husband ignores me because he knows. He doesn't even ask anymore because he knows that I go from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. And then I circle back to the first thing. And it works out great. It makes me really happy. It makes me very happy to do it that way. So, all right, I did my first 42, guys. So now I'm going to work on my second 42. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know, I don't even begin to know what I'm going to do with this. I just wanted to do something, and I just know I'm going to concentrate more on the solids than I am on the prints. So, there's my start. Hi, Faith. You can, Diane? I can't. No way. I'm not coordinated. I'm just not that coordinated. All right, so here's my solid set. I'm going to take those and just set those down. There, now you can see them. Then I'm going to take the print set. Oh, Donna, that'll be fun to do. So now I've got the second set, and I'm going to take that, and I'm just going to put it face down right there. Okay? And then I'm just going to sew these together. So the last time, this one went with a black background. So now it's going to be with this one. I've been trying to use my left hand more. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh my gosh, Lee, You just gave me a photograph in my head of me trying to brush my teeth with my left hand. I can't do that. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know that I could do that, guys. I'm going to try with my left. I try with my left hand to do more. Just because every once in a while my right one bothers me. But I don't know about that left-footed sewing. But it's a good idea. I mean, I guess I could try. All right, I'll try while we're sitting here. See how it goes. I have no clue how it's going to go. I thought that by doing it this way, it would give me different prints with the solids, and it would, I wouldn't really have any doubles, if any. So we'll see what it looks like when it's done. But I wanted to try something different. You have to use my left foot when I'm using freehand system. Oh, I just sit right in the center of it, and then I've got both. Oh, yes, you do switch your hands a lot when you're working in the restaurant kitchen. My right is so dominant that I really need to mess around with the other one. Hi, Carrie. Everybody's getting here. I think we've almost got the whole crew back, which would be exciting. Deb's sewing her leftover binding strips that she saved to make a scrappy strip set. Okay. You should see what I made with my 2.5-inch strips. I'll try to remember to bring it with me next week. It's in the dining room by the door, by the deck door. I'll try to remember to bring it. I made a ragwag out of 2.5-inch strips. And it was so easy to do and quick. I was in a little bit of shock. I finished it and my husband said, okay, get another one going. You did, Diane. Was that for me or for Carrie? I missed you guys. Aw, thank you, Hazel. I really did. Life just really threw us a curveball, and it's been pretty tough on us, you know. Just figured that out. Game changer. Oh, okay. I use my knee lift all the time. I love it. The very first sewing machine I had, I didn't use it a whole lot, but I will be honest with you, when I got this machine, I started using it all the time. And the last time I traveled and I took this machine, I didn't take the knee lift, and boy, when I got there, I missed it. Oh, Diane, thank you. I missed you guys. I really did. It was tough not being on and not talking to other people. You know, I missed people, but you know, we all know when things like that happen. Oh, good, Carrie. When things like that happen, it's hard, if not impossible, to concentrate on anything else. So that's really where all of our energies were, is concentrating on that. Diane, that is so sweet. I forgot it was Valentine's Day till I went to... You can't get the knee lift? You can't get it on your machine, or you can't get how to operate it. Yes, the presser foot does move too much. I agree. I love my knee lift. I use that thing all the time. It comes in handy just to scooch fabric just a little bit. And the other thing that it does is it keeps me sitting in front of my sewing machine correctly. Because on a Bernina, you have to sit dead center on with your needle in order to operate your knee lift. So as long as I'm sitting right on my machine, I can feel my knee lift on my right leg. And it's wonderful. Yeah, Sonny, I'm the right way. I'm the same way. You need to practice the knee lift, because once you realize how nice it is, you'll be really happy that you took the time to start learning how to do it. I do it a lot, especially with piecing, because if I'm piecing something together quickly and I want it all to be strip pieced and I don't want to waste a lot of thread, I'll use my knee lift to just scooch the next piece right underneath it. And it works. I mean, it works all the time. It's great. So, yeah. I can't imagine being in the restaurant industry or the flower industry today. Yeah, see, I wouldn't like it then either. I cannot imagine that it's much fun to be for Valentine's Day when you work at a restaurant or at a flower shop. Either one. My placemats do look nice up there, don't they? Kenny the Kenward didn't have one, but my brother has one. Oh, Gary, I lost what that was about. Oh, okay. Yep. Kenny the Kenmore does not have one, but the brother does. Yeah. They are very, very nice to have. And like I said, I use mine. And I like it. And I miss it when I don't use it. For 40 years, good for you. My Genomi's the same placement. Yeah, I mean, you just have to sit. It's perfect. If you can feel your knee lift, that means you are right there. That's where you're supposed to be sitting. You're not off-centered. You're straight to your needle, and that's really where you want to be. I used to own flower shop. The industry has really changed. And with COVID, it's really... Yeah. Karen, I cannot imagine with COVID what's happened to flower shops. Oh, I will, Brenda. Thank you. The kids are all coming home in April. So we're going to do our services come April. So my kids will be coming through Kentucky then. And he's still around? Wow. Carrie, that's a long time to have one machine. Of course, I shouldn't say anything. I've had my other Bernina for a long, long time, and it's still running. My best friend has it, and she's using it. No. I got to keep track of where I'm at here, ladies. Just a little track. So, I will absolutely tell them, Brenda. Thank you. What is a knee lift? A knee lift is, mine is a metal bar that's on the right side of my machine. Tammy, it's nice to see you too. And what happens when I do my knee bar is it lifts my presser foot. It doesn't lift my needle. It doesn't do anything other than lift the presser foot. Or if I don't push it a lot, it will just take the tension off the presser foot so that I can slip another piece of fabric underneath it. Oh my gosh. Gail, do you use that featherweight? My sister Sue has a featherweight and she uses it quite a bit. She actually surprised me. You are all still on lockdown, Hazel? I wondered. My mother got her first, Hazel, and she goes on March 11th for her second. So that makes me very happy to know that she's going to be getting her second. You know, just a little bit more protection for my mom. I wondered if you guys were all still on lockdown, Hazel. I really haven't seen any news in a while, so I wasn't certain. I've really been out of the loop on a lot. Okay. Someplace on it, Nikki, it should have a brand name so you would be able to see what it is. Some machines have knee lifts and some don't. First of all, there's a hole in the front of your machine. Just this little, about like this hole that you put it in. Oh, good, Gail. And Nikki, it's just a metal rod that goes into your machine and then hangs below your machine. If you go to Google and Google a sewing machine knee lift. Okay, it's hard. It's really hard. Yes, Deb, me too. I felt the same way. Oh, Donna, neat. No shops except for hardware stores. Yeah, that's really tough, Hazel. I'm sorry you're going through this. I'm sorry the whole country's going through this. You know, it's hard. It's hard not seeing people. I miss going into stores freely. Oh, good, Lee. Yep, that's a good way to explain it, Diane. The hole for the knee lift is about the size of a big straw. And a metal rod goes in there. If you Google it, you'll see it. I'm sure there's going to be pictures of it. But it just takes a little bit of pressure off the presser foot. And then you can slip more pieces of fabric underneath it. I'll see if I can, maybe I can show you how I do it. Okay, I don't know if you'll be able to see though. All right, so I've got my two fabrics and I line them up. And then I set them underneath there. And then I'm just moving my presser foot up just the slightest bit. And then I can just slide it right underneath. It just slides under so that I can just keep right on sewing and I don't really have to ever stop until I'm ready to stop. And then I save on thread because I'm doing what's called chain piecing. Yeah. I mean, they're not a necessary, Nikki. All you need is a machine that will do a good straight stitch to quilt. That's all you need. And a 1/4 inch foot. And if you don't have a 1/4 inch foot, you can find ways to make everything a 1/4 inch anyhow. It's been hard believing that it's a whole year. Mm-hmm. I found that out, Debbie, when I was working on one of my projects not long ago. It is great because you just move things right underneath there. It works out good. So I am trying to figure out when in March we're going to start Lion's Quilt. I'm ready to start it. I just haven't had a chance to get all my fabric cut. It's all pressed. It's all pressed and ready to go, but I do need to also get it cut, and I haven't done that yet. Do people really worry about saving thread? I was thinking about that the other day. Like, what are we saving it for? I don't save the thread in itself, but stop and think of how much time and how much thread you go through if you sew one block and then you cut your thread and keep going. Sew a block, cut your thread, keep going. And it's just so much faster, Kim. That's why I do it. And, you know, I figure if I can save a dollar's worth of thread, that's another dollar I got to buy fabric with. That's okay, Tammy, not a problem. I am working on just a charm pack quilt. So I've got a charm pack of prints, a charm pack of solids, and I'm just putting them together. Well, we do that. Gail worries about doing the bobbin thread. Saving that because she don't like winding bobbins. I have to agree with that. I mean, it takes time. A lot of times when I have to start a big project, if I know it's going to take a lot of thread, I will wind 2 spools at the very beginning. And then that way I know I'm covered for quite a while that way. And that works well for me. You know, we all find different things that work good for us. Yes, Christine, it really is. I like chain piecing. Yes, it is. The thread thing cracks you up. Well, you know, I get it. But I kind of figure I'm getting 2 wins for the price of 1. Oh, well, that's a good idea. I never thought to do that, to just sit and wind a bunch of bobbins. Who'd have thunk, huh? Hi, Rian. You're supposed to be knitting. Well, you can take a break from knitting. Mine does too, so I can stop. But what it doesn't do is tell me, enough in advance. I don't like running out of thread when I'm putting the quilt together. That's when it drives me crazy. I don't care the rest of the time, but I don't like running out of thread when I'm at that last step of putting borders on or that kind of stuff. Then it bothers me. I try not to wind too many ahead, only because I used to only sew with 1 or 2 colors of thread, and now I think I'm up to like 3 colors of thread. But I don't have a lot of bobbins. But then again, I just switched bobbins a year ago. That's a good idea to have a multiple of them going at once. Why not? That way you know you've got what you need, huh? So, do you buy the pre-wound? Yep, I bet it does. Do you like the pre-wound? In what brand do you buy? I often buy two of the same thread, fill the bobbin from one in the other. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's what I do on the long arm. I always buy two spools of thread, and I wind my bobbins with one, and I run the second one on the long arm. It makes it so much easier. Otherwise, I go crazy doing bobbins. And that does drive me nuts. Yeah, a lot of people think it's a race. I have not read the Lizzie Albright book. I take it it's good. I haven't read any books lately. It is funny, Kim. Hi, Kayak. How are you today? Okay, Nikki, tell us about the book. I want to know what that's all about. Because I have no clue. I should write that down so that I don't forget to check up on it. What is it? She said the Lizzie Albright. Hang on, I gotta get my paper out. All right, let's see. Kim, again, when I get tired, I know I'm going to start making... Yes. You do have to learn... Yes. You have to learn to stop when it's time to stop. Oh, I'll have to see what it's all about. Did you really get your springtime sampler done? Oh, that's so cool. Mine is all done too, but mine is at the local my Bernina dealer. He's on YouTube. Lizzie is? Okay. All right, we'll have to go see what that is. I lost who's on YouTube, guys. Somebody's got to fill me in. I want to know what's going on. Yes, it is a friction pen. Yeah. Yep. I like audiobooks out in the studio. That's the only time I like to listen to audiobooks is out here. The Secrets of the Singer Girls. Okay, by Kate Thompson. Oh, Hazel, you're such a sweetheart. Oh, okay. She means Ricky Timms. Yeah. So, when I'm out here in the studio, I like to listen to audiobooks because I like the company of the noise. When I'm in the house, I don't. Isn't that strange? Out here, I don't. I like the distraction of, or maybe it's just I like the feeling of somebody being out here with me. I'm not sure, but I do enjoy it out here, which is fantastic. Oh, I bet that is good. Oh, thank you. Yes, I have seen the Ricky Tim show. Ricky and Alex Anderson. Yes, it's a very good one. Christine, I will be looking that up. That sounds like a good one. I'm ready for a good mystery. Gail gave me a whole bunch of names, and I've had them set aside to be able to read them, and now I'm going to go pull them out. Audiobooks are really good. Oh, okay. Sounds good, Kay. I am back in the studio today, and I'll be here tomorrow. I'm not here this week on Tuesday and Thursday, but I will. I found out I can too, Gail. I can borrow them from my library, but I can't find my library card, so I gotta go get a new library card. Oh, thank you, Kathy, very much. Thank you, thank you. Guys, you aren't going to believe this. I'm almost done sewing 84 5-inch blocks. Well, actually, it's more than that because I sewed 2 together. Yeah, I've heard that you can listen through the Amazon. Oh, Gail, I'm ready for another one. If you want to send me the name of one, I'm ready for one. What we started to do was listen to them in the car on the way to you have to make an appointment on the way to Kentucky. So the last time we went to Kentucky, Bob and I listened to one, and hopefully we'll go back again, and when we do, we'll be able to listen to another one. That would make me very happy. I would love to hear another one. Oh, good. Thank you, Gail. We found that we both enjoyed the drive that way. So that's what we've been doing. We'll listen to an audiobook, and I sit there and knit or stitch or do something, and we listen to the book together. So it's not so bad. I do enjoy it. And so does he, which is nice. Yep. So there. I only got one more group to sew, guys. And then I can start figuring out what I want to do with it. I really think I want to focus on the placement of the colors this time. The solid piece. No appointment needed for borrowing audiobooks because you do it. Yes, which is the good thing. I got a virus that settled in my ears. Oh, no. Oh, Mary, I'm sorry. That stinks. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Gail, Mary would like them too. I'm ready for a new book because that will keep me grounded out here, which will help me. Right now I could use it. Just a little extra grounding. You know, we all learn what it is that we need when we need it for the most part. And some days I need it. I can't believe I've almost done this. This sews together so fast. I'm in shock, guys. Absolute positive shock. So I have 2 4 charm packs sewn together into 2 patches, and then I'll put them into 4 patches or something else. I used Libby and library app for reading since COVID. Oh, we have one here too, but like I said, I just have to get to the library to get my library card reprinted. And then once I do that, then I can go on. Ours is called Owl. I can go on to Owl and get books. Oh, good. Thank you. That's fine. Please do. Please do put it on. We may all like them. Okay? And for those who aren't looking for a new book to listen to or to read, they can just ignore the post. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, guys, I sewed two together someplace. I gotta find it. Uh-oh. I hate that when that happens. Now I gotta take this apart and see where it is. Even worse than that, I'll have, these won't be hooked anymore. There it is. Found it. Right off the bat. Now I'm trying to find my seam ripper, and of course I can't find it. It's not right here where it belongs. Oh, guys, I don't like that when that happens. All right, old-fashioned way. I'll start picking this way. Oh. I don't like that, guys. Now I got to take this one apart. Oh, well. Don't you hate that when that happens? I do. You ready? 1, 2, 3. I did it. It's apart. Now I got to put it back together again. I don't recommend you rip them the way I just did, guys. I do it for speed. Sorry. I shouldn't, but I do. Alrighty. There's one, and here's the last one. Now I got it all done. Very cool. Alright, so next week I'll come on and show you what I'm going to do with it. Because right this second, I have no clue. Look. Hazel, I used 42 solid and 42 print twice. I had 4 charm packs, so I had 2 solids and 2 prints. Sorry, Mary. I do it. I'm bad about that. Hey, you know, I kind of figure if it gets it done, it gets it done. Right? Wait till you see this one. I like that one. I know. The sew gnome did. But that's okay, Kate, because I was probably the sew gnome. I was, when I've been able to come out here, I've had to run in and turn around and run out again. So it was probably me that did it. More than likely it was me. I know me. I do that. Bye, Kim. I am popping off too. Hi, Teresa. How are ya? So I'll see you next week, guys, and I will show you what I ended up deciding to do with this. Because I have no clue what I'm going to do. I'm just going to play with it. Okay? Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. See you next Sunday. Bye, guys.